Hey there, it's Dave Espino again with Cool Crap I've Sold on eBay. And this is an instructional video series because I think you could learn a lot from some of the interesting, unique, unusual, collectible items that I've sold on eBay. I think you could learn a lot about how I acquired them. I think you could learn a lot about how I sold them, maybe the techniques I used to resell them. I think you can learn a lot about, just in general, that there are items out there that are highly collectible that you may have never thought of. And so that's the purpose of this video training. Yeah, it sounds kind of funny because I say cool crap I've sold on eBay, but it really is cool because I think it has a lot of instructional value, and it shows you that you can make a profit on eBay on just about anything if you know a little bit about what sells on eBay. So let's get started. Today's is very interesting. This is a vintage Hot Wheels car. This is what I deal in primarily, but this is a very rare, I'm talking extremely rare, vintage Hot Wheels car. And the reason it's extremely rare is because this particular car was never made in this color. Okay? And within the vintage Hot Wheels community, the color and the condition of a car are two of the most defining items that determine the value of a Hot Wheels car, of a vintage Hot Wheels car. Now, these Hot Wheels were made between 1968 and 1977, and I have developed ways to acquire them in collections from original owners. And so one of the ways that I use, by the way, I teach a lot of these ways, actually most of them, in my How to eBay Your Way to Fast Cash video training, which I'll tell you about at the end of this video. But one of my techniques came through, and a gentleman emailed me that he had some cars for sale. Turned out that this was a really young kid, and it was quite an interesting story because he was probably like 18 years old, and he told me that a lady in the neighborhood had passed away, and they had bought all these cars from the estate, basically. I guess they had an estate sale. And what was interesting to me was that where I went to pick up these cars, where I went to meet this kid, was very, very close to Hawthorne, California. Now, Hawthorne, California was the headquarters for Mattel Toys, which made Hot Wheels. So this lady apparently worked at the Mattel Toy Factory in Hawthorne because of the really rare and unusual items that I found in this collection. So this kid called me out of nowhere. Well, not out of nowhere. I have systems in place for people to contact me, and I went to see this stuff, and I immediately knew that there was some rare pre-production and prototype Hot Wheels in this collection. I made a deal for the collection, and this particular car was in that deal. What it is a unspun, which means, oh, I don't even have that in here. Unspun means that it was never assembled, so the body and the base are disassembled, and there are ways to verify all this. 31 Ford Woody in light green, which, again, if you were to survey every vintage Hot Wheels collector in the world and you were to ask them, do you have a light green 31 Ford Woody, they would say, no, that doesn't exist. If you were to look at any book, collector's book about vintage Hot Wheels, you would not see a price in a price guide for a 31 Ford Woody in light green. It just doesn't exist, is what I'm trying to say. And yet, guess what? I found one in a collection of all kinds of other rare and unusual and pre-production Hot Wheels cars. I mean, this collection was the find of a lifetime. I ended up making somewhere between $13,000 and $14,000 reselling this collection on eBay and to friends of mine who wanted certain cars. I mean, it was that powerful. Well, by now you've seen what this car sold for. It sold for $4,251. Yes, for a toy Hot Wheels car. That's right, $4,200 for a toy Hot Wheels car. Some people say, hey, you could buy a real car for that amount, and it's true. You could probably buy a used car for that amount. I was very happy that it sold for that much. I actually believe it could have done better than that. I believe it could have sold for $7,000 or $8,000 or even $10,000. But I think the time of year, and I think that just certain things that were happening within the hobby at the time reflected that this turned into a $4,200 sale. Nothing to sneeze at. I'm not complaining. It was fantastic. And like I said, I made about $14,000 total on that collection reselling the stuff. So it was a great find. It was an amazing find. Obviously this car is one of a kind. I mean, what are the odds of anybody finding another one of these? Probably slim to none. But I wanted to share it with you because I wanted to share with you the adventure, sometimes the fun of finding stuff the way I find it, with the systems and the techniques that I use, and the ability to basically turn a few $100s into $14,000 is just incredible. So you can learn about that stuff and learn about those techniques. Oh, I wanted to share with you this before we move on. This is a list of the bidders that bid on this car, and it's not even a complete list. If I were to show the whole list, it would take 2 or 3 of these PowerPoint pages, but I started the bidding at $9.95. Let me see here. Oh yeah, it doesn't show the initial bidding, but I started at $9.95, and you can see here as it went up, this person bid $2,001, then bid $2,200, then they bid oh no, these are two different people. Then this person bid $2,400, $2,500. Then this person came in and bid $2,588, then $2,600, then $3,000, all the way up to $4,251. Paid within, literally within a couple days. They paid, and it was an amazing deal. So to learn some of the techniques that I use to find this particular item and a whole bunch of other items that I use to make a lot of profit, you're going to want to check out How to eBay Your Way to Fast Cash. This is the video course where I actually teach you all of my techniques for sourcing high profit and collectible items. Now, you can find out more about this. Well, I lost my cursor there. Find out more about this course by visiting DaveEspinoFastCash.com. All the information is there. But while you're there, be sure to register for our monthly drawing to win a free How to Make Money prize pack that includes eBay Your Way to Fast Cash, 7 Habits of High Achievers, and the Insider Secrets to Making Money with Storage Auctions. This is our prize pack. It's a $150 value, and you can register to win by visiting DaveEspinoFastCash.com. And every month we'll have a drawing, and I hope you win. I wish you luck, and I hope you enjoyed today's video on this really rare vintage Hot Wheels car that I had the privilege of owning for a short time, and then had the benefit of selling for over $4,200. It was really, really amazing. All right, I will see you next time.